दीदी आवाज आ रही है? मानवी,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
मानवी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है। निधि, जिनके माइक ओपन है इनके सबके बंद कर दो। सुनीत पाथी, आप अपना माइक को बंद कर लो प्लीज। निधि, वेटिंग रूम में देखो, सर है देवतनु सर।
नहीं है सर।
ओके, कोई नहीं, आ रहे होंगे।
हेलो,
रिकॉर्डिंग शुरू कर देती हूँ।
वीडियो कॉल में चाहते का चाहते जने
स्टार्ट करो मानवी, सर आ गए।
यार उनकी जानकारी और
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Manvi, and I'm your host for today's program. Welcome to second day of 2 days national training program on fisheries scope and entrepreneurship and opportunity in fishery sector. Proudly presented by your agri story and with the help of experts. Happy World Fishery Day to everyone. Our master program will provide key insights, practical knowledge, and also aim at empowering aspiring entrepreneurs with the knowledge and tools to excel in fishery sectors by experts guidance. We are honored to have with us Dr. Devtanu Burman sir today, founder and CEO of Aqua Doctor Solutions. Dr. Burman sir is a well-experienced person with a visionary in a sustainable agriculture solutions, renowned for his expertise in fish health and management practices. With years of experience and a strong focus on friendly solutions, he will share practical insights and into creating impactful businesses in the fishery sector. His session will cover the essential tools and strategies to thrive as an entrepreneur in the sector. You are all free to ask questions in chat box, and all queries will be answered at the end of the meeting. And please keep your speakers off during the ongoing session. Without further delay, I would like to invite Dr. Devtanu Burman sir. The floor is yours, sir.
Okay, first of all, very good afternoon to everyone. And I wish everyone happy World Fisheries Day. And I should say excuse to everyone because of my background noise. I am participating in Delhi, the World Fisheries Day event. So I take out some time to also speak to you and share my knowledge on World Fisheries Day. As you understand that fisheries is a very big industry. The slides are visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And can you just tell me the slides are moving or not? It's
Yes,
moving?
sir. They are moving.
Moving?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So as fisheries is a very big industry, and it shows that it's a every year there is a growth of more than 10% in the sector in terms of production, in terms of employment generation, in terms of industry perspective going. I will try to cover during my discussions the essential skills for fisheries business development, different government schemes, and its scope for as an entrepreneur how to take it into next level. Okay. So I will discuss in the beginning like the fisheries potentials in India. Then I will talk about the important skill if you start as an entrepreneurship in fisheries. What are the skills you need, and what all the government schemes are there to support it, and what is the scope of fisheries in terms of different sector if we talk about. If I talk about the resources of fisheries, you can see that India is having very big coastline and also very big exclusive economic zone. India is the third largest fish producer in the world. contributing more than 7.96 percentage, which is almost about 8% of global productions. India also is the second largest aquaculture nation next after the China. And if you talk about this 7.96 global production contribution, it is drastically changed over the period of 10 to 14 years. And it's contributed mostly by the England fish production sector of this country. So now let's talk about something like essential skills for fisheries business development. What all the skills you need as an entrepreneur. Uh, you should know about the core fisheries knowledge is like fish biology and ecology, because if you know about the biology and the ecology, then you can understand more about the species, its habitat, its uh, culture practices, is disease management perspective, and all these things. Then you should know the aquaculture different techniques, like there are different kind of modern technology evolved in this sector. So in this perspective, the aquaculture techniques also you need to know, so that you can know production target, you can go much higher rather than focus on the traditional practice. Then the fishing techniques and the equipments, as we promote the sustainable fisheries resources, we should not do overfishing. We should not do unethical fishing, which is not permittable to our industry. And fish processing and preservations. Fish processing and preservation is going to be the next era in aqua industry development, where people start from value additions and its supply chain supports, and next to the farm to plate delivery system need to be more hygienic and traceable. In coming days we need to work out on that. Some of the business development strategies, if you talk about how to start the business, first you do the market analysis, where you are based at, where you want to do your your market promotions and your sale of your goods, that you need to understand the market analysis, detailed study you need to be do. Then the business planning. Business planning means how you will start your execution of your business one by one. There should be some financial projections, there should be some operational strategy, there should be some marketing plans also with you to execute your business plan. Next is the financial management. Financial management means where you need to understand the skills of, cost control mechanism, pricing, financial aspects, and also the analysis of your flow of business to make it into a bigger to bigger, next to next intervention process. Then another important part, which is very important, is risk management. Most of the time in business, we should do a risk management study, because risk is a factor which always lie with the business growth, and business sector development always depends on the risk management analysis part. Then supply chain management is another important part, from where we are getting fish, from to whom we are sending it, and what is the process of that raw materials to the production process and the distribution channels. Then the sales and negotiation is all about the distributor channels, how you are going to sell your product, what kind of benefit you are offering, and what your benefit your customers also getting out of the products. The 21st century is led by marketing and the branding. Though we produce lots of fish, but if it is not done properly, the market analysis and the no branding is associated with it, we cannot make lots of difference or the lots of profit out of it. So in marketing and branding, the first you need to create a brand, and then the brand development. So is a process where the brand should be promote social side, online and offline both way. Then it should be come up with marketing strategies, like which way you want to go. You want to go to online only, or you want to go to offline, or you want to connect to the direct customer in the market, or maybe the cluster based approach. Okay, digital marketing is a very important part, which for last over the period of time, it creates the impact in the market, and it shows that digital marketing has a very big impact to understand your product, to deliver your product, and to connect your customer with your product. That's also very important. Public relationship is means we fisheries professionals, when we work in the fisheries, we create lots of, bonding and relationship over the period of time, starting from grower to the, and users. So that public relationship, we need to always nourish it, and we need to always focus on it. Then innovations. So innovation is always important in any of the agri-allied sector, unless until you are quite innovative and you are, your innovations is lead to that, then you can do many things. Otherwise, it's very tough to do it. Additional essential skills which also needed for business is your sustainability approach. How you think and how you decide that your business should be grow with a period of time, supporting the ecosystem and the sustainability models. Okay. Then regulatory compliance means all about the regulations and government rules and regulations, and connect to that your business growth. Leadership and teamwork is very, very important in business. Without team and without leadership, we cannot lead the business to next level. Then problem solving and decision making analysis need to be done time to time, so that we should understand what is going on in the market and how we can control it in the next level. The specific skills for fisheries business, some more perspective in terms of uh, growing business. One is fish processing. If you are done in fish processing, you should have a quality control, food safety, packaging, and processing development process with you, and should know it. And you should connect the people also who knows that. Okay. Then next is fish export. Fish export depends on lots of logistic regulations and documentations. So that part also need to understand, connect to the right person. Fisheries cooperatives is a or social segment of our fisheries, where the cooperatives they are growing fish. If we can train them and if they can produce the fish which we can export, then it can be also a good revenue model for any of our fisheries business entrepreneurs. Before we start any business, we need to do SWOT analysis. SWOT, S for strength, W for weakness, O for opportunity, T for threats. So if you know that, and if you understand it, and if you do it, then you can understand the how best your business can fit with your system. There are lots of business model, but I always focus on this particular business model. This is called business model canvas, where important parts are there, like customer segments. Second is value proposition. What value of your product or services you are offering to your customer. Third is the channels. Which channels you are selling it, offline or online mode. Fourth is customer relationship. How best you are creating a good relationship with them. Fifth is revenue streams. Which kind of revenue models you are looking for out of your business. Then sixth is key resources. What are the key resources you have? Maybe your product, maybe your packaging, maybe your market channels, distribution. So these are the key resources for you. Seven is a key activities. Key activities like to promote your product, what all the activities you are doing in the market and the farmers level. 8 is key partners. Key partners means who all are engaged to your business. It may be a very big business house, or maybe the people engaged to that to grow the business are also important to that. Then next is the cost. Which cost you are coming into the market, what cost you are offering to your clients, and what cost you are also produce the product. That's also very important. So business canvas model is always important to understand the business. Market research also, there are some tools. There are very big tools are there in MBA, but I make it very simplified for you all, so that you can understand how you can start your market research or maybe business canvas model perspective. One is primary research, like customer survey, online form survey, interviews one by one you can do, focus group studies also you can do, and secondary research, where you can do some Google search, survey, Manke, like many agencies are also work for those surveys, social media and customer reviews. Okay, so let's now talk about, if we understand the startup business growth and this perspective, let's now talk about government schemes, government schemes related to fisheries and supporting the blue economy. Okay. in government schemes, there are many different schemes are ongoing, but which are the all three important part which government is focusing. One is sustainable development of the sector, livelihood supports, technological advancement. What all the new technologies are also coming down in this particular sector to grow the fisheries productions. Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada scheme, which is going to be over by this year, it was going on, it's launched in 2020 and 2025 it will be closed. And there is another scheme now coming up, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Shah Yojana. Under that, there are the insurance schemes, there are digitization platform, there are many supporting hands are executing with the 6,000 CRs. So in that schemes, there are many benefits. So these schemes are now ongoing. It will be stopped after 2025. What all the objectives is there? Enhance fish production and productivity, increase fish export, promote aquaculture. Key features are infrastructure development, fishery extension services, welfare schemes for fishers. Impact, what impact we are affecting is like expected increase in fish production and job creation. So these are the basically the objectives and the impacts what government is looking for. So these schemes are divided into central sector schemes and the individual beneficiary scheme. So in the central sector schemes are basically for the KVKs, state governments, or maybe the ICR institutes. Okay. But let's not talk about much about it, but we can talk about the beneficiary scheme. So this is basically for the beneficiaries oriented scheme. So in the individual, we can apply for that. So one part is like development of inland fisheries and aquaculture. So I mentioned all the schemes which are all are there. Then another is development of marine fisheries, infrastructure and post-harvest operations. Third is development of post-harvest infrastructure and marketing, like fish kiosk is one of the part. Then strengthening of database and geographical information system for the fisheries sectors. Okay, these all are the centers, say, individual schemes. PM. Then there are some integrated projects for some aspirational districts. Then innovation and entrepreneurship capacity building, like establishment of fisheries incubators, training and skill development programs also. Okay. Support for fishermen and the fish farmers. There are few schemes, like one is support for fish seed growers, like hatcheries establishment, fish seed nurseries, support for fish feed mills, promotion of fish feed, then support for livelihood and nutritional development, like fishermen welfare schemes, assistance to fishermen for the fish drying and others, capacity building like training, skill development, and also the FAPOs formation. So fish farmer producer organizations also under different of agency, and now it's going on. Okay. And sustainable, some more sustainable and responsible fisheries perspective are like promotion of sustainable aquaculture practices, like development of eco-friendly and sustainable aquaculture, promotion of organic aquaculture, development of fisheries and aquaculture in post-harvest operation, like post-harvest infrastructure development, marketing, branding, all those. Okay. Third is development of mariculture and seaweed farming. Seaweed is, a very big focus on government of India now. Then fisheries management and regulatory framework, which also is very important. Now government is focusing on that. Now, technology innovations are also very important part, where different kind of technology starting from solar, AI, IoT based digitization in the fisheries are also focused area where government is focusing. Okay. Um, in 2015, there was a Blue Revolution scheme, which renamed into with a more funding into Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada scheme later on in 2020. But before, after the Blue Revolution, there was a Fisheries Aquaculture Infrastructure Development Fund, which called FIDF, which is still going on. It's launched in 2018. So it's basically help in the infrastructure development. Any of you can take this opportunity of that infrastructure development fund, starting from fishing harbor, cold storage, then fish feed plant, anything you can work out on that. Some of the financial assistance, let's talk about on that. So one is Kisan Credit Card for fishers. So everybody, we know that Kisan Credit Card is Government of India launched for agriculture and fisheries also. So anyone can take up that benefit and they can start their activities. Even the NCDC, National Cooperative Development Corporations, they also have a exclusive fishery, incubation center, which is called Linak NCDC, based at Sector 18, Gurgaon. So any of you can join this and can have this program with you and can, get the benefit out of it. Other than that, there are Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, which is called RKY Raftar Innovation Hub. Under that, we have IRI, we have Manage, we have NIAM, we have University of Agriculture Sciences, Assam Agriculture University. So there are 5, 6 are there. So we can also take their different type. They are announced for the program, so we can apply for that for the grants. Welfare scheme for fishermen, like mobile app for fishers, then training, information, dissemination like a Matsya Setu app launched by SIFA. Then group accident insurance scheme also for fishermen are also available with this, different kind of projects what is ongoing now with the Department of Fisheries. So if you talk about the aqua industry analysis, what are the area you can focus for the near future as an entrepreneur? So National Fisheries Market, which is NFDB, focus basically on fishing harbors, landing centers, cold storage facility, technology dissemination, market information, productions, market. Okay, so these are the our resources which we want to make it into the next level of production cycle. Okay, I already talked about this, like India national market value is almost 2.08 trillion, 2023 and 24 data, and expected growth of 8.2 every year. So it's growth very fast. 8.2 every year, this growth is there. Key trends in fisheries market are the sustainable practices, which includes like certifications, basically technology advancement like IoT, AI, or maybe any other form of, detection things also can be come up in this technology advancement. Key growth drives are our global population. So we need bigger amount of animal protein. Health is fish is a omega-3 fatty acid. The health risk, technological innovations we can go ahead. Government initiatives are here around. Okay. Challenges are overfishing, pollution, climate change impacts, and limited infrastructures we talk about. Opportunities, if we talk about, so there are government supports, there are lots of technological advancements which we need to take with period of time. So as an entrepreneur, which all the business idea you can focus, I'll just focus one after another here. One is the, fish hatchery and the seed productions. One is integrated fish farming models, aquaponics, or maybe hydroponics, fish derivative products like fish oil, different kind of fish value-added byproducts, and biofertilizers, seaweed farming. Then you have fish kiosk, which is a mobile or maybe fixed. So that also you can go it. Fish feed productions, ornamental fish exports, training consultancy, AI-based solutions for your fish disease detection, water quality monitorings, e-commerce platforms, like now everyone is more on digital and they want to connect to e-commerce platform. Like something like if you can also think this photo can also give an idea how we can think also something on doing in fisheries, like that. Yeah, that's all. So in my presentation, I actually talk about something like how the sector is, how big different opportunities are there, what are the government schemes are there, and as an entrepreneur, which all the analysis you should do, go for the next level of execution process. So if you have any questions now, you can ask me. I'll be very happy to answer that. Hello. Yeah, any questions? किसी का कोई भी अगर क्वेश्चन हो तो आप लोग पूछ सकते हो.
So what are the economics, sir? What would be the revenue, sir, on the fishing produce?
Sir, just a second. Let me can't hear well. Yes, sir. Yeah, please.
So would you please tell us what would be the revenue part, sir? I mean, on the pond management, what would be the revenue on the pond management in mural fish?
What will be the revenue for?
Mural fish in pond,
Okay.
1 acre pond.
Are you doing it?
We were just about to start. So
You are
what would be
about
the
to
revenue
start.
on that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you talk about mural fish, it is like highly carnivorous. You need a higher protein percentage of feeds, okay, to feed them. So for 1 acre of mural fish, and if you want to grow it properly, you can generate a revenue of 1 acre on almost 1.8 lakhs, which I have seen like people after cutting down all the cost, they are able to do it. And based on the market price also, because market price are keep on going up and down.
Okay, this is for 8 months, sir.
Yeah, it's a basically 6 to 8 months culture. I'm not considering the winter period, sir.
Okay. So after all cost and all the expenditure, so the revenue is 1.8 lakh per acre.
Yeah. I have seen 2 or 3 farmers who are doing it for last 3 to 4 years. For 1 acre pond, they are getting it. Sometimes the revenue model goes little bit down because of the prices in the market, but they are getting a prices around 550 to 620 to 40 rupees range. Okay. So based on if you get a good price, you can also make more money out of it.
So how
Possible.
much of seed fish seed will go into this 1 acre pond, sir?
1 acre, they are stocking it around 20 to 25,000, considering 5% mortality.
Acha, 5% mortality.
Yeah.
And what would be the output, sir?
Output is around 3.5 ton plus, actually.
Acha, okay. Per 20 to 25,000 seed.
Yeah.
Output is 3.5 ton.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Average size will be fishes like 1.5 kilo plus, huh?
Acha, average size.
Yeah. Because if you go with 1 kilo, you'll not get that good price.
Okay. So if it is suppose average size is 1.5 kg, then it would be more than 8 months, no, sir?
Yeah, that's why I say no, it's a 6 to 8 months culture, sir.
Okay. So we have to wait till 8 months if the
Yeah.
size.
See, sir, you'll get a better growth after only your 5 to 6 months later. So if you keep it bit more long, so you can expect also better growth.
Okay, sir. And what is the feed we have to give them, sir? What is the best food we can give it to them?
See, I cannot comment of any of the company feeds, but
Okay.
there are different companies, they are selling the mural feed, but always look for a feed which is easy digestible, more than 36, 38, 40, 42. Those range of protein percentage feeds are good for
Okay.
murals.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, there are some questions. Detail info cold water fish farming schemes. Okay. If you go to Department of Fisheries site, that under PMSY schemes, I think that last two page before, you can find the cold water fishery schemes. There are trout hatchery schemes. There are raceway schemes. Then there are even recreational fisheries, which you can do in cold water fisheries zones. Those schemes you can avail. It is there online. And next question was like, please suggest best book on fish and shrimp nutrition management, water quality. There are few good books are there. Maybe I'll try to share with these agri owners groups. So those things maybe they can share with you all together later on. It's like somebody asked me on. I have couple of question. Is FMPIC portal for real-time price accessible everyone or someone needs to register as a vendor? You need to register as vendor to know that price time to time, and how the market scope of for cold water species. Now, if you see the cold water, whatever the trout cultures are going on, mostly the respective states markets, it's going on. To other states is not going much because the supply chain is not strong as well. Okay, because I can give you example of Sikkim. They are producing lots of trouts. From West Bengal, I'm based at West Bengal. If I order them for my restaurant supply chain support, they are not able to connect it due to the supply chain is basically transportation with refrigerated van, and those things are not there maybe, so is a problem. So supply chain depends on where you want to send, to whom you want to supply, and which way you want to supply. So that system you need to develop. Okay. If you ask like India working with export variant of aquaculture, there are many people. You can find that whole list in that's possible. Anything?
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Hello. Sir, I'm from Hyderabad.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're audible.
I'm having 8 acres of land. Like I have done like a local level Telangana
Okay.
certifications as well. Like I want to start this fisheries. I'm into
Okay.
export as well, sir. Like I want to apply for loan. Can you please guide me? What is the procedure?
What, fish or shrimp?
Fish, sir. Fish.
Hello.
Mu-
Which fish?
Mural, mural fish. Mural fish in bioclock.
Yes.
Bioflock.
See, no, you are doing in mural bioflow, that's okay. But the from fish from mural to outside the country is not yet started, what I understand. But still, you can go and meet the Department of Fisheries people. They can guide you more well about schemes also if they are having anything.
Okay.
Anything? Acha. Any questions I can check out? If you don't have any questions, maybe
Sir,
then we can.
can we get this PPT,
Uh,
sir, for schemes and
sorry.
for discussion today and yesterday's
Yes.
session?
I will. Yeah, I will share it with. Yes, I will share it with your agri story, this agri owners group people, and I will request them to send all of you the PPT also for your further reference. If anything is not there, then can we sum up?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can sum up, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. I wish you all best of luck. Looking forward to see you all next time. Bye.